Hello everybody, I'm Jack, full-time UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, donut connoisseur. Happy Sunday. Bliss, Corey, Badari, mods, all the mods hanging out in the chat. How's everybody doing today? It's gonna be a stream. We're gonna be working on, it's probably gonna be a short stream, to be honest with you today. Another short one, since I'm just kind of working on some stuff I need to get done, and I am very tired today. So we're going to be working on Peristyle again. I'm going to be trying to get through the labels and things that we started on yesterday. And the labels, and I'm probably going to be focused on the labels, and probably not much on the business cards, since I think they're in a pretty good spot. We'll see. So welcome in everybody. Hope you're having a great Sunday, a great close out to your weekend, and getting ready for Monday. New week. What's up? Alright, let's switch. So this is where we left off yesterday. I'm not really pleased with the primary primary label. Let me move this out of my way here. Let's move this over onto the screen. Just get out of here. My nose is so stuffed up. We've been like doing a lot of yard stuff, and also just a lot of like things, so it's been the allergies. Ashrafa, welcome in. This is where we left off yesterday. I'm not pleased with really either of these, so I'm gonna have to figure out another kind of solution to this, because there's a lot of copy that needs to go on this bag. So I'm actually gonna pull up I'm gonna pull up my original mood board that I shared with them and see if I can get any inspiration here. Not really. I feel like this was a better solution than this, but I'm still not like totally satisfied with it. So let's do this. Let's pull this off. Ungroup. Oh my gosh. Yes, ungroup all the things. Alright. Copy and paste. And pull this up. I'm gonna grab this. I just want to have both of these versions kind of here. So I can make decisions. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm totally distracted by whatever my dog is doing. He's like running around, having a time. Also, welcome Oliver. So this is the original. Let's not lose sight of this either. This is the original. Design here. I think I prefer this one, but it needs something. You know? Does your dog support voice commands? I don't really understand that. I don't know what is happening. Hang on. Let me roll over when you say him. Does he know, like, does he listen? Yes, he knows some tricks, I guess. He's trained. Is that what you're asking? What if we just did, like, went down the line? What is this? Let's do this. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm gonna figure out the layout in a bit, but Sharp saying this is gonna be a sticker, right? Yes. This is gonna be the label. It's gonna go over top. So the backs are now gonna be pretty plain. They're either gonna be printed like this or like this, and the information about it's gonna be on the sticker. So there we go. Welcome, Andolin. I kind of like the simplicity of that, but not sure. Just a lot of information. I wish I knew what was like the most important. You know what I mean? I don't know what is happening downstairs. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I can hear myself twice. I think Corey's walking around downstairs with me. Playing in the background. I feel like this is important, this is important. I need to figure out a different way to display all of this information. It's kind of like it like, I kind of like this format. What do I do with all this other stuff? I don't really like the boxed in style that a lot of coffee bag labels do. So I'm trying to avoid that. You know, when they put them in like a 3-column kind of a thing. I'm just not a fan of it personally. Oh, thanks. What if we leave these? Let's try this. Leave these here. Set these all. I should just, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of information to try and cram on here. Or maybe we don't even need tasting. We just do like Corey saying, my only thought is that it would be nice if there was more differentiation between the title and the text. I think the tasty notes and origin could stand to be bolder or stand out more. I know, but I didn't want to go this style for the name, but maybe it's okay. I felt like it was too much. Thoughts? We could make this all caps. Where's my character panel? I know. I don't have a bold for this. I would have to fake it. Which I don't really want to do. Yeah, no. Do we try to introduce a third font? Seems dangerous. What's up?
Someone trying to sneak.
It's sneaky. I'm gonna look at my phones. And see if I have anything. Yeah, I only have this style for this. The other option is to do the funky font for this, but I don't think that's gonna work. Hi there. I'm taking a look. Minnie? Do you like that one? I'm nervous. I don't want to, like, this was supposed to be not, like, a total redesign of the label. But here we are, because I just have too much copy. That didn't change at all. You didn't change at all. Why didn't you change? Oh, that one's gonna be problematic. Milk. Ugh. The struggle. I'm having a day. I want you to know. Why is my tab key not working today? Oh! Nick is a subscriber part 2. Gosh, I've lost my... Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Thanks for subscribing again, Nick. Welcome, Unicorn. Man, I don't know what to do with this coffee label. I'm struggling with this, with the information that I have to display here in a coherent and logical manner. And it all has to fit neatly in the space. Because I'm struggling probably mostly because I shouldn't really change the label very much. So I don't know if we should do like origin and process next to each other. If this pen and gram font wasn't so... Didn't have such a goofy G. Or if the Cicero had a bold. I mean, we can cheese it, but it's gonna look weird. I don't know. Now I'm just getting annoyed. Okay, we're doing this again. Yeah, the situation with the audio's kind of unresolved, but does this get improving in any way? Am I just moving things around? So it's just like, here's all the information, I don't know what to do. Ah, man. Corey, I don't know what you're talking about. Corey saying, I think that separating the labels from the content will help with the hierarchy, but you have less room to play with when the label is on a separate line. Whole mod squad is on site today, yeah. I think this is closer to the original label in terms of style. I'm not loving the bottom part though. Of course, you know, label is origin, the content is real. Oh. Yeah, I don't like the way it looks over here. Colby's here. Welcome, Colby. I'm just gonna move this down here with my other, like, information stuff. This will go on a working layer eventually. Alright, let's try one more. Maybe a mix of these two. This one. And then I'm gonna make all of this. Let's get rid of this. Happening. There we go. You don't mind the non-centered versions? These? I just worry about the type being too bold. But we'll see how it looks. the varieties kills me. It ends up occupying a lot of space. Which is why I had tried to do a different version over here, but I hated the way it looked. So now we're here. Of course, it really throws off the balance. Yeah. We could center all of it again. But I feel like that looks kind of silly. Odara can see a ghost behind me. This is my chair. You think it's a ghost? Spooky? Or are you talking about the light? It might be. I'm having such a hard time with the like transition from like summer to fall. The light in here, the lighting in here. Yesterday it was so cloudy, and now today it's like super sunny again. Can't win. I can't win for nothing. Let's try closing it and see if it gets rid of it. There we go. There we go. I don't know. I can't make up of my mind. Like, I feel like it either has to be all centered or not. You know? My mic got fixed. Everybody's guys, I know this is going to be hard to believe. Nothing changed from yesterday to today regarding the microphone. I think that it's just, like, it's a chord situation. I actually was talking to Andrew about this, Andrew Hawkrattle. He had the same issue with his mic, with the audio, and it has to do with the USB extender. So I have to figure it out. We have another cord arriving to see if that gets it fixed, but I digress. Corey's saying, try that one on the right, but with the labels above each line. I don't think I have enough room to do that unless I like make everything smaller. Yeah, no. Let's just do this. Center everything. You think this? See? Now everything, now it's like, annoyingly, like, not enough space. Frustration. I don't know what happened there. I know. Unless I make this even smaller, but, like, I feel like this is gonna end up being, like, 6-point type. That ain't gonna work. It does look nice. I'll have to like make some concessions I don't really want to make. Like scale the logo down. Now the label is really big, but if I scale this down, then they're gonna be too close in size to these. So we may be going with a different vendor for the bags and the labels, though. So I suppose I could potentially change the size of the label, but if I change the size of the label on the front, then I also have to change the size of the label on the back, which we haven't gotten back to the back of the bag yet. This is where we kind of left off with it. Because this is all the information I need. And this will have a date next to it. It looks unbalanced, I know, but it'll say, like, you know, 10, and, you know. There'll be a stamp there. So it won't look so unbalanced. But obviously making it longer means that shorter copy on the back is gonna look really weird if I make a long label on the front, so. I don't know. Bliss is... I'm sorry, I'm ignoring Bliss's food chat. Bliss, I'm so sorry. I should not ignore. Bliss is telling me about fruitcake. Let me scroll up. Because I feel like you mentioned something about your breakfast as well. Oh, you're fed. Your breakfast is prepped for tomorrow. What do you meal prep for breakfast? Oh, somebody got pizza. I missed all the food chat. Nick got pizza from your favorite pizza place in the state. Nick, what is your favorite pizza place? And have you been to that pizza place, Crostata's? Like, up the street? It's pretty good. Bliss is making breakfast. Bliss is also talking about making fruitcake. I have never, had, like, homemade fruitcake, I don't think. So let me know how it is, and if you've got a good recipe. Bliss says Aiken? I just combined eggs and bacon. Eggs, bacon, pork loin, and yogurt. Wow, that is an intense. Do you do like plain yogurt? Like nothing added? I just bought some. You know what I've been a big fan of? Not to completely take us off track. I've been a big fan of skyr. I'm probably not pronouncing it right. Skyr? Let's see. It's like it's Icelandic yogurt, but it's like got a different taste to it. I've been a fan of skyr lately. From Icelandic Provisions. Not sponsored. Siggy. Yeah, that's also an Icelandic yogurt. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Icelandic yogurt. You get plain so you can add your own fixins. That's the way to do it. Little Riches. Little Riches is your favorite pizza in the entire state, Nick. I don't know about that. You gotta get some, you gotta get over to Citizen Pie in, Waterloo. They've got good pizza. I think that's what it is. I can't remember. It was just creamy yogurt. I actually like it much better than Chobani's Greek yogurt. Yes. The skyr, the Icelandic yogurt, which is what I think what the Siggis is. Because it comes up as Icelandic yogurt when I look it up. I used to be a Greek yogurt lady. I used to be a big fan of the Greek yogurt, like Chobani, but I changed, and I'm now into the Icelandic yogurt, so. Big fan. But that being said, none of my stream is sponsored by any of these brands. I do really like, if you're an oat milk person at all, I'm not like a non-dairy person. I do all the things. I just really like oat milk in my coffee, like taste-wise. So I am a big fan of Chobani's extra creamy oat milk. They have like the best tasting oat milk in my opinion. I think it's better than Oatly's. And Oatly's is more expensive normally. But don't tell anybody, because then Chobani's will get really expensive, and I really like Chobani better than Oatly. If you're an oat milk person. But since I'm not an oat milk person, I'm a full fat heavy cream person. I just like, it's a matter of like, for me, I can put the Chobani, the oat milk in there, and like the taste of it, like I don't need to add anything else to my coffee then. Like, I don't have to add any like sweetener or flavorings or anything like that. Like, I just like the taste of the oat milk with the coffee is like perfect for me. When I put like just plain dairy in my coffee, I feel like it's like missing something flavor wise. But otherwise, yeah, no, I feel you on that. Like, we get, I think we're pretty spoiled in Ohio when it comes to, like, having really good local dairy that's like, I don't know, pretty spoiled here. We have some good places. Anyways, I also had breakfast this morning. I didn't have pork loin. I had bacon and eggs and toast. So this is a really good heavy cream. It has a sweetness to it. Yeah, like there's like the Hartzer's brand here and Snowville too that are good for that. I can't really, I'm just not into it. I'm not into the flavor. It doesn't do it for me. And you made more pork rind pancakes today. I don't know. Like, I feel like when you originally said that, all I could think were like the those like scallion pancakes, or like if you've ever had like kimchi pancakes, like those kind of savory pancakes. That was what first came to mind. Cause don't they normally serve the like scallion pancakes with like, you're supposed to roll them up with like meat or something on the inside? I'm probably no idea what I'm talking about. You like savory. I made these sweet. Like with what? Like maple? I'm just procrastinating on this label because I have no idea what to do with it, so don't mind me. Oh, guys. What should I do? What do I do with it? How do I sort this? I really like everything about this. I just like, I just want to like, can we just scale it down? I feel like it's gonna get too small. This label is my favorite. Personally. Oh, I missed. Bliss posted, so you used, oh, you did, that's right, you were telling us you did the pumpkin spice with the, pork rind pancakes. You posted a picture on your Instagram stories. I feel like I saw your story and somehow I missed it. If y'all don't know, Bliss always finds like the best Instagram stories. Let me see if I have like an updated. Oh yeah, look at that. I do see a new story from you. I'll have to go look at it later. I don't want to like, unless you want me to share your pancakes on stream. So, Odara says, "Oh my god, y'all are killing me with this food talk." Listen. It's a you should come to my stream prepared. Like, have you seen my Be Right Back stream? You should know to come to my stream prepared with snacks. Like, that's a prerequisite. Like, this is like y'all are going to the movies, okay? You need to bring your own popcorn because food chat is gonna happen. Like, it's gonna happen. We're making a coffee. We're doing coffee labels. Like, it's inevitable. I'm gonna switch to real fast so you can see. It says grab a snack. Grab a snack. Grab a snack, Odari. I don't actually have any snacks within reach, unfortunately, but... Well, says exactly, Jack. Okay, so I like this one better than I like any of the other ones. Oh, look at a stray Lorem Ipsum has appeared. Be right back getting a cup of coffee. Also good. Yeah, go get a coffee while you're at it. I'm gonna move all this nonsense off the artboard. I'm gonna make this white so we can actually see it. My kind of like notes. All my other stuff. Alright. Can I get this back up to 8-point type? What are you doing here? There we go. Alright, let's see what this looks like on here. It's a little bit tight, but I don't know. Now that I see it in context, I'm making a couple. Bliss talking about. Scroll up. Adari's making meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Sounds good. Bliss says, did I ever tell you, about the time I broke a store's coffee grinder? Like the big friend. What did you do? No, we haven't heard this story. And Bliss makes a bacon wrapped meatloaf. Yum. I need to hear the story about the coffee grinder. I mean, I'm struggling to think about how you could possibly break it. I mean, they're pretty, Alright, so Bliss is saying, well, I was getting whole coffee beans and putting them in the grinder. Oh, Umacorn just got orange juice. Now, Umacorn, this is an important question for you. Pulp or no pulp? We have to know. And then and then everybody else in the chat also let me know if you're a fan of pulp in your orange juice or you're not a fan. I'm hoping that that's a thing. Oh no! Oh no, Bliss! Oh no! Bliss says they happen to have some green coffee beans, and guess who put the green coffee beans in the grinder? Oh no! Ah, that's, yeah. Green coffee is, like, to find green coffee beans, it's pretty rare. It's not an easy thing to find, so I'm surprised that they had them. But, like, also they should not have had them anywhere near the coffee grinder. Like, I feel like that was a mistake on their part. Like, oh, yeah, not roasted coffee beans, Umacorn. Umacorn's fine with either pulp or no pulp, and Sharvel says no pulp. Yeah, I'm not a pulp person. I know that will probably make some of you sad, but I'm just not. I can't. I don't like anything chunky in my in something that I'm drinking. I'm not like a big smoothie person for that reason. Like, liquids and solids are two separate things in my world. I'm not like not a big fan of chunky beverages. Was saying I just walked away and hope no one was watching me at surveillance. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, it's an honest mistake. I wouldn't know what to Assistant started making some loud, agonizing sound, and I just left everything right where it was and walked away. To be fair, those coffee grinders, they are very loud. So, I mean, it might have been fine, to be honest, but it probably was struggling a little bit. Charles said, learned for the first time coffee beans can be green too. Yeah, before they're roasted, they're kind of more like a tannish green. They're not like bright green or anything like that. They're actually very, very light, like a very light color. And then when they get roasted, they get dark. But Odrice is mostly on the no pulp side, so I can do both. Ah, my people, no pulp. Bliss says, no, it wasn't fine. It was on the struggle bus, and nothing was coming out. Oh no. Like, later on in the evening, after the day has passed, there's some employee had to take apart the burr grinder and, like, put it back together. Poor Bliss. You waited about a month before you went back to that store. You think they might have found out it was you? Oh, I don't know. Charles says sometimes the pulp is stuck in your teeth and you don't like that. Yeah. I'm just not a big fan of, like, chewing liquids. Personally. Bliss says I'm always on some kind of adventure, usually because of my own unawareness. You know, nothing wrong with that. Sorry, I'm looking at this label and wondering if I should do anything else with it. The back. Compared to the front. Just kind of looking at them side by side. Keep going back and forth on is it too much space? Mic noise is back. Nothing changed. I haven't, like, no chords moved. No. I'm so confused about how this is even happening. I feel like I did not have this much trouble when I first designed this label. Do I like mango juice? Or just the chat? Does everybody like mango juice or orange juice? We don't really have a lot of like mango juice. It's like by itself. It's usually like mixed with something else. Like they'll usually do like orange and mango or like strawberry or like pineapple. It's usually got like another fruit in it. I haven't really seen much like mango by itself, so. Bliss really likes the layout of the label. Thank you, Bliss. I appreciate you. I was just looking at the others as well, and if I were to update them, I probably could just take... I can do this pretty quickly, probably. I would take this copy. Oh, hang on, I might sneeze. Where's the mute? Sorry, I didn't want to sneeze on you. Ali says, what is that? It came across my feed. Oh, you probably saw this on... I think we're on Adobe Live right now, so you might have seen it up there. But, I'm working on some labels and some business cards for a coffee brand. So this is a brand that we worked on the stream, and now I need to put together some ideas for some business cards, and this is actually like not the... We've gone through a couple rounds. We've actually done proofs of print proofs of the bags, but now we're doing separate labels, sticker labels separate from the bag, so I'm pulling them out. So we're doing either this option or this option for the front. These are the sides, and then these are the back. And then the labels, this is what it'll look like with the sticker label on front. The labels will be sticker separate, so. Trouble says, I love mango mostly, that's why I have 40 trees for mangoes only. We can't actually grow mangoes here. We don't have like the right kind of climate, unfortunately. So if you want mangoes, you either have to go like you'd have to go pretty far south. Unicorn misses having mangoes. Yeah. We don't really have, unless, I'm trying to think like where I've seen, mostly I've seen mango, like, just 100% mango juice at, like, Whole Foods. Sometimes they'll have it at, like, specialty grocers, but Bliss says if I still drank juice, I think I like mango more than orange. Yeah. The idea behind the logo, Ali, is, oh gosh. It's pretty abstract. So a peristyle is like a inner courtyard. And so they wanted that was the inspiration. I had the name to go off of. Let me just pull up the, let's see, file, open. I think I still have the original. Here's the mood board we started with. I'll pull this up so you can get an idea of where we started. Here's the back at the beginning, the mood board and everything that we put together. But we have the name and a general idea that they wanted something very clean, minimal. They were inspired by, I think he called it retrofuturism. So the TV, they sent me a bunch of stuff from the TV show Foundation on Apple TV. They also really liked the Greek coffee cup kind of a look. They wanted something that was sort of like, sort of grounded in traditional image, like, I don't know, like classical imagery, like with the whole peristyle, which is like a columned inner walled garden. If you look up peristyle, you'll find a bunch of stuff, examples, like visual examples of the architecture. But also, they wanted something that was like modern. And so if we go back, I'll just do like a quick overview. I think this might be the sketches that we put together. So this was like the working document before we kind of settled on the brand. Of all the different ways that we kind of explored using the columns. At one point they really liked this like day and night idea. And so we were playing with this stuff. The letters as columns, these really abstract columns that sort of mimic the structure of peristyle. Lots of negative space play. They really loved the statue idea. More playing, lots of just like playing with shapes and structure, the architectural structure, the columns. More of the day and night kind of stuff. So, anyways, this is where we landed. This here is like the primary brand, primary logo. But they really liked the statue of Aquarius. So we've got the statue is kind of like the secondary, like the design element that makes up the secondary brand, which is this guy. So that's where we ended up. So we could kind of have everything all come together. But now we're on to business cards, and I have to separate out. We did these packaging concepts. These were the concepts I could put together. And originally we were going to have the labels actually printed on the bags, but we decided that it was, after looking at the print proofs, that we wanted to do separate sticker labels on the bags. So that's where we're at, as I'm trying to put together a sticker label, but also I finally have like real copies, so I know like we're going to do what our units are going to be on the bag, what the copy is going to be on the back of the bag, what the content's going to need to be for the labels. And so I had to do a little bit of redesigning, and that's what we've been working on this stream, is the business card concepts and redesigning the bags based on the proofs. So Peter's asking, is this spot color or CMYK? This is CMYK, but we want to do, and this is something that we've been struggling with, the original vendor that we went with for the proofs, they can do metallic prints, but they do it by having a metallic bag and printing over it. So anything that's not, like, doesn't have ink comes through as a metallic. And so the only option they have is silver, and they're not happy with that. So they want to do a foil print for all of the gold. But I need to find a coffee bag vendor that will do foil print, which you would think is not. I'm having a very hard time finding a good coffee bag vendor, so if anybody has any suggestions, throw them my way. I've looked into a couple already, but we need to do the issues we have to do. We're doing 12 ounce, 1 kilogram, and 5 pound bags. The 12 ounce and the 1 kilogram bags are not so much of an issue because those are pretty standard sizes. 5 pound bags are they're a little bit specialty. They're just not like, they're like wholesale bags. The 1 kilogram and the 5 pounds are wholesale bags. But I'm having a hard time finding a vendor that will do 5 pound bags and 12 ounce bags and 1 kilogram bags. But also they want, like flat bottom and gusseted bags. So for wholesale, we're doing just the gusseted block bottom bags. So they're not flat bottom, they're like here. So these are what we're doing for retail. These are flat bottom bags, meaning that they're heat sealed on all sides. So you can see the little edge there. What we're doing for wholesale, they want to do these gusseted box bottom bags. You can see that they have no seams, but they're still like, versus the like pouch. Anyways, to make a long story short, we're like unsure. We were pretty sure about the vendor we were gonna go with, but now we're a little bit unsure just because they're not happy having to make so many concessions on the prints. You know, they like wanted zip tops, and they can only do zip tops with certain sizes, and they want foil print, and we can't do foil prints, and we can't do, you know, so there's a lot of like, they're like, I don't know, maybe we should look at other vendors. So we're maybe looking at other vendors. They also want to do sticker labels, and the bag company doesn't actually do sticker labels. So Peter's saying you killed the chat. Thank you. Sean's saying 10 pounds in a 5 pound bag. No, they 1 kilogram, which is 32 ounces. So like 2 pounds. So we have. It's confusing. They want it, but they do want to put 1 kilogram on the bags, 5 pounds in the bags, and 12 ounces in the bags. Those are the sizes we're going with. But it is a 12 ounce bag, a 1 pound, or a 12 ounce bag, a 2 pound bag, and a 5 pound bag essentially. So I just need to find a vendor that can do all the things that they want. And I mean, we can get a separate sticker label vendor that will be able to do foil print. But I'm having an issue finding it sounds like so ridiculous. Like, it should be, you would think that it wouldn't be so difficult to find a coffee bag producer that can do foil print. Whatever. It's a whole ordeal. So, in lieu of all of that I'm also still dealing with, like me contacting all these printers and trying to figure out all this technical stuff, I'm also working on finalizing the actual labels and stuff on all of these. So, and yes, we're doing 3 colors. So we will do 3 colors for each. We've got I think what they're calling, gosh, why am I blanking on what they're calling the blue? Oh, what is my color name here? I don't have it listed. Ah, it's in the brand. Coffee cup blue, yeah. We're doing the coffee cup blue. We're doing the eggplant, and then they're doing black and gold for the other option. So we're doing 3 different color bags. Yeah, these are what the proofs ended up looking like. This is the 1 kilogram bag. And they turned out really nice, and they were happy with them. It's just frustrating because it's like, well, can you do this? No. Well, oh, can you do this? No. So, I don't know. I think there's like we're trying to figure it out, but business cards, I think, are the biggest next priority. I need to get these off to them. So, if anybody has any opinions, I know that Ashraful was a fan of the vertical format. I think they'll probably be a fan of the vertical format. I also think it matches everything else that we've done is very, like, center text, vertical format. Although I do like the lady here. And I could see them going for, like, having the brand name be larger. We'll see. I'll probably give them both options. But I do know they want to do black and gold for this. Let me know your thoughts. Have you reached out to smaller coffee places for help? So I do know that a couple other places in town use this large vendor that I'm not going to name. But, so I haven't, like, talked to, like, everyone, but, it's actually, like, it just seems like such a strange, it's actually quite a niche market, like, coffee bag printing, and I think it's because it's the printing and the assembly process, right? So, like, when you get the bags, they're printed, they're cut, and they're assembled. So when you get the final product, you get, like, the whole thing is assembled. You just handle, like, putting the coffee into the bag and sealing it, right? So it's actually quite a specialty printing service. And even if you find a place that does coffee bags, they'll usually just handle retail sizes, which are like 8 ounces, 12 ounces, and 16 ounces. The largest they'll go up to is, like, I'm in talking to another one right now, but they list 32 ounces or 1 kilogram. I know it's not like an exact size, but it's approximate, because it also, like, filling the bags, they have a slightly different weight depending on the size of your beans, etc. Approximate. So, the one I'm talking to now that has more options, they don't list 5 pounds as an option. They only go up to 1 kilogram. But they do say they'll do custom sizes. So I'm waiting to hear back if they'll do 5 pounds, if they have the manufacturing equipment to do it. There's also a couple vendors that are, like, not local. That was the other thing, is they were trying to stick with, like, a local vendor, because obviously ship times and stuff like that are better. There are, like, overseas vendors, but the ship time and stuff, the production time, obviously, like, increases. Even for things like proofs. So, do I know any print production people? Yeah, I mean, I've worked with local printers here, in town, but, again, it's the fact that coffee bag printing is kind of a specialty thing. It's not, like, for example, like, if you talk about, like, bottle labels or can labels and things like that, you're probably talking about, like, a product that you're then adding a label to, versus coffee bags, or, like, the printing happens on the assembled product, if that makes sense. So they have to, like, they have to print the proofs flat, cut them, and then assemble them with the, like, heat seal. Versus something like, you know, even, like, die lines, like box die lines, the assembly process isn't, like, so specialized, if that makes sense. Am I making any sense? I don't make any sense anymore. Who knew? Yeah. Anyways, that was a long roundabout way to... I didn't get a chance to say hi to Sean. Hi, Sean. Welcome to the stream. Sean's also streaming around Behance. Also, want to also do a quick shout out while we're here to all of the streamers that are in the chat. We've got Odari and Bliss, who are both mods, who are also streamers here on Behance. We've got Sean, and we've got Umacorn. Be sure to check all of them out. Mm-hmm. Now I've lost the plot. Now I've lost where we're at. Let's move this one off. Oh, you know what I was doing? I know what I was doing. I was making the secondary labels. Okay, so let's zoom out again. I'm gonna go in here. I'm just gonna copy out this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna go in here. And this should be pretty painless to do. Let's see. I'm gonna actually shorten this out. This will be white. Group this. We'll do something like this instead. Alright, I'm gonna group this and then center it over this. So that's probably what I would do to update the secondary logo or secondary labels options. And then I would just probably copy this one and grab my logo here. The higher the elevation, the better the coffee. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the elevation side of things. I do know that, like, the, like, Ethiopia has, like, a higher elevation, and that's why they have, like, really good coffees. Or one of the reasons why. Okay. Do we like the label? Should we see how it looks with everything else? I need to figure out if I want to do anything else with the back label. Since we gotta added these little square accents, I'm not sure I'm a big fan. Back just looks a little sad. Coffee beans. lots. And you change this to just be 1 kilogram. Peter's headed out. Have a good weekend, everyone. Cheers. Thanks, Jack. Bye, Peter. I'm probably gonna head out soon, too. I know I said I was gonna keep this a short stream, but now I've almost streamed for 2 hours, so. Here we are. Not that I feel like I made a ton of progress. I feel like this has been... I feel like I wish I didn't have to redesign the labels so much, but I kind of did have to do that. You know? Gotta do a save. Is the gold text too much? Second guessing myself now. Unicorn's gonna go take a cold shower after my stream to cool down a bit before bed. Is it hot there, Unicorn? I actually want to see what it looks like. Let's do this. I'm gonna see what it looks like in the black coffee bags. This is also headed out after the stream. Odraji's hungry. That's what it looks like in black. just want to make sure I have this correct. This will probably be the last thing I do before I hop off, since it sounds like everybody's getting tired and wants to leave. Thanks for hanging out with me today while I worked through more troubleshooting on this label stuff and hopefully getting there. Some days it's a struggle. I just asked my wife about bacon wrapped meatloaf and she confirms it's awesome, Bliss. I told her I need that in my life. She's been hiding it from you, Odari. I do think it looks nice in the black bags, which I know is important to them. Like, the black bags are the ones that they really like. So, I don't know. I might just put all this stuff together and send it off to them. I think I'm gonna have to send it off to them again in this format, just to get confirmation, because I've had to change the label so much. Along with the business cards. The purple color looks nice. Eggplant. Yeah. I think all the color combinations look nice. Honestly. The one that concerned me the most throughout this process was the this blue and gold. I was worried about how this would look on print, and it actually looks pretty good in the proofs. The contrast holds up. The blue actually prints a little bit darker, which I think is helpful. It printed a little bit darker on there, like matte material, so I think the contrast ended up being pretty nice. That was the only one I was concerned about. These I wasn't concerned about. I wasn't concerned about the eggplant or the black and gold. Those both turned out. They turned out like, you know, like they look, so. And the blue turned out how it looks, but I was just nervous, because blue is kind of one of those, like, difficult colors to get to color match, when with print anyways. So it's always like, if it printed a little bit lighter than on the screen, it would have been a problem with the contrast of the gold, but it printed like about the same, if not a little bit darker, and so it ended up working out pretty well. Lux, Nick. Alright, I am gonna get off. You can see that my eyes are watering, and it's just allergy season, man. I don't know what's going on. My eyes have been bothering me all day. I've been too much outdoors. Let's see what the allergy forecast says. Moderate for the allergens. Anyways. Umacorn says, thanks for the stream, Jack. Thank you, Umacorn. I'm gonna keep working on this. I really wanted to get through it this weekend. I have to get back to the other project as well. I want to get the what's it called done? Put up on Behance. The Phantom Pantry is ready to go. I just need to hit publish. Working on the Society Sprinkle stuff, working on the Peristyle coffee stuff. We need to come up with a plan for, gotta get back on stickers for Corey's Crock of Time. I have a lot of stuff I need to finish, which is the story of my life. We need to figure out what we're doing for October, the month of October, what our October project's gonna be, because we're already into September. So if anybody has any suggestions, I think this year I'm really gonna try to keep it simple and not do something extravagant. So we might keep the haunted theme, but we might not do like a whole haunted house type of a thing. We might do something a little bit different. I have to kind of troubleshoot what I want to do for that. It's gonna end up probably being something a little simpler than what we've done in the past, just because the Phantom Pantry took like 2 months. It took into like November to finish, so I'm gonna try to keep it simpler this year. But if anybody has any suggestions for what kind of haunted themed, Nick's saying the pollen is so high today. Is it? I mean, I'm like, my eyes are like watering. Like I can tell that it's like really aggravating me. Corey's saying maybe stay with a character instead of a location. That's a good idea. I don't know. Yeah, Bliss is saying, but it was so cool. It was very cool. I just don't know what. I'm just wondering if we can do some kind of like simpler thing. I'll have to think about that, and you'll have to let me know if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see me work on. Otherwise, I can come up with some ideas. But we are getting into next. I will not. That's one thing. So a couple announcements. I should just switch to my camera. I don't know why I'm still on this screen. A couple announcements. I will not be streaming next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, because I have surgery this week, so I will be out this weekend, but then I'll be back the weekend after, which will be like the 23rd and the 24th. So I will be not streaming this weekend. Ojara says, oh, by the way, Jack, I turned 51 on Thursday. I'm celebrating now and all this week. Oh, that's a happy early birthday. You'll be turning 51 on the day that I have surgery. That's okay, Odari. I'm sure, Odari, I'm not streaming, but I'm sure that I will be hanging out in the chat on Saturday with you. If you're streaming next weekend, Odari, I'll be hanging around. Since I won't be able to do much else other than that, so. But happy early birthday, Odari. I hope you have a good birthday week. Everybody wish Odari happy birthday, and also go hang out in Odari's streams. Odari's another streamer here on Behance, so. Nick is asking why he looks older than Odari at 34. Yeah. I'm scrolling up in the chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, happy early birthday. I should have done something if I would have known it was your birthday, Odari. But here we are. We could have done something Star Wars themed. I have done Star Wars art in the past. We did do a painting of Baby Yoda. This was pre-Behance streams. This was like when I was not a Behance streamer yet, when I was still just like experimenting early days. So there's a not Behance stream out there where I did a Baby Yoda painting, the child, in fresco, like using the oil paintbrushes. It was ridiculous. It was quite fun though. A lot of people liked it. And then we also did I did a Han and Chewie illustration for something as well, for one of the like streamer challenges. So, anyways, we should have done something Star Wars themed for Odari, but I digress. Maybe we'll have to like make it up to you, Odari. Maybe we could do something space related for. We could do like a sci-fi thing for October, like a space sci-fi haunted theme this year. That could be fun. And then we can also Dead Space. Yeah, we could do like a October space themed thing. So that could be fun. I like that idea. Maybe we'll do that. Do like a sci-fi haunted sci-fi thing. Space sci-fi horror. Yeah, Bliss knows what I'm talking about. That could be fun for October. I'll have to think about that. What I can do. But I like that idea. I'm here for it. Dar says sci-fi! Yeah. Alright, sounds like that's what we're gonna do for October. So, I'll brainstorm. I'll bring some suggestions to the next stream. Since it won't be this weekend, it'll be the weekend after. I'll come up with some ideas and throw them out there, and then we'll start the week after that. Because the week after that, I think, is October already, believe it or not. Let's see. No, we'll have 2 weeks. Okay, so we still have some time. It's not next week, the week after, and then we start. Oh my gosh, Corey, I don't know what you're talking about. You could do the Yuuzhan Vong if you want to stick to Star Wars Expanded Universe. I used to be big, I was real into Star Wars. I used to be big into Star Wars when I was younger and like reading the books and all of that. I couldn't tell you, I don't remember anything specific about the books other than that like I read a lot of them in like grade school. So Corey got caught up and surpassed me in college reading the Star Wars Expanded Universe stuff, so now I'm behind the times. Corey and Nick, so immune to force power is too spooky for me. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll come up with something fun. We'll see. We'll see, but also, you know what that means once we get in October. I'm going to be dressing up for all the streams, so it's going to be a good time. Or a great mind. Okay. I also played the Halo games with you. I don't know what that is or remember it, but I probably know what you're talking about. I have a terrible memory. It's a fact about me that you need to know. Anyways, I'm gonna sign off. Brainstorm, sci-fi, haunted space, moon's haunted, wherever you want to take it. That's where we're gonna go for October. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and a great start to your week. I'll be back not next weekend, but the week after. Hopefully I will have, like, gotten this off to the client and gotten approval, and we'll be back to proofs again for this project. I'll keep you posted. Anyways, feeling very scattered today. Oliver's been lurking. Oliver, you were around in the beginning and you came back at the end. Oliver says thanks, Jack. Thanks, Oliver. Also, for those of you that are the Firefly folks, I don't know if any of the Firefly folks come and hang out in my streams, but I will be doing events this week. In the Discord with Sean. Sean is still around. Sean came, said hi, and then peaced out. But Sean, I know it's late for Sean, so Sean and I will be doing events this week in the Firefly Discord. If that's your jam. If that's your I didn't do a shout out, let's see. Oh, we had Colby as well when I was doing streamer announcements. Colby was live recently, I missed that, but I saw that Colby went live recently. If you missed that. Alright, let me see. We got Ali, we got Endolin, Ashrafel, Bliss, Colby, Corey, Nick, Odari, Oliver, Peter, Sean, and Umaborn. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I will see you throughout the week. Bye.